Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenidos con mi canal. No, I'm gonna give people a minute to get in here. My impromptu late night live. What is Nunu barking at? Nunu! Shut up! Go wake the boy up. Hello, welcome to my channel. Let me know that you're here, because I am just playing around. I'm finna do some makeup and chit chat. Hi, GT back one. Hi, thank you for joining. Random live. This is my camera that I'm looking at, but I'm actually, like, I'm looking over here because I have my computer, because sometimes my comments go faster over there on my computer. So yeah, I don't really have anything planned today. Normally on my Friday lives, y'all know I have like topics and all this kind of stuff, but I just have not been on it. Just have not been on it like that today. We had a doctor's appointment, me and the boy. So, yeah. I was tired by the time we got back. So, I got him down. And so now I am going to, I just want to play in some makeup. As a matter of fact, do I have my camera over here? Because I probably should record this. Let me see. What are y'all doing today? Happy Vlogmas, day 4. Giving you a live. I'm going to have a short come out sometime later on today. Well, I mean tonight. Whenever I get off of this live. I already have it recorded. I just got to post it. I'm slack on the posting. My Vlogmas post comes stupid late. But have y'all been enjoying it? I've been enjoying watching everyone's Vlogmas videos this year. It's definitely a big commitment to try to keep up with that. Like, to be keeping up with that for real, that's a big commitment. Hats off to anyone that is doing it, like, for real. Excuse me. All right, I'm just changing my thumbnail real quick, and then I'm gonna start playing in makeup. All right, what I'm gonna do? My face is so, like, acting kooky because of the change and wearing masks. So I have not been playing in makeup that much, just trying to get it together. But I have a whole bunch of products, a whole host of products that I want to play with that I have not shown on the channel. So one thing that I did show on the channel when I first got it was my very first Pat McGrath palette, which was the Mothership. This is the Mothership. I don't remember which one. Where is it at? The Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 palette. I showed this on a live. I actually left that live up really, really, really like this palette. I use this palette a lot in my birthday month. Well, since getting this palette, my husband's been spoiling me a little bit more. And I have a couple more Pat McGrath goodies that I want to play with and see if I can come up with a fun look. I would love for y'all to give me feedback on what you want to see, what kind of colors and stuff you want to see. But anyway, this is the other palette that I have. This is the Mothership 4 Decadence. So I have 4 and I have 8. And here it is. This is what that palette looks like. As you can see, I've been playing around a lot in this color. But I do really like this palette. I also have the Holiday palette. And I think I do have as a matter of fact, I'm 90% sure that I have a look with that palette on this channel. I think it was if I don't, I have it recorded. I probably just haven't put it up yet, but I think I do. Where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? Where is my palette? I don't know where it is. Wait a minute now. It should be in that drawer. I came and I reorganized all of my drawers. But now I don't know where that palette is. What's the problem? If I come across, oh, there it is, because it's in the wrong drawer. Okay. This is it. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity. So I did, like I said, I think I do have a look on my channel using this palette. And I kind of want to play in these a little bit more because I haven't played in them a lot. I don't know exactly what look I want to do. Something that I do know I want to use because I have not used it, I don't think ever, well, maybe once. I used this color once, and it's such a pretty lip color, and it can be done so well, but like, I guess people are intimidated to do something this bright, but I want to use this some kind of way. I'm gonna swatch it. My hands are so freaking dry. I don't even want to show my hands. They're so dry. Okay, I'm gonna show my wrist because my hands are so dry. Like, I don't even want that being seen. But this is the color. It's a really pretty color. This was a MAC Nico Panda in the color Galactic Mint. It's such a pretty shade, and I want to use it today in some kind of way. And then the packaging is so cute. It's like a little panda bear. You say, every time you say Mothership, I think of George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelics. Hey, P-Funk, baby. That's like my favorite group. Little known fact, funk is my favorite genre of music. I love me some funk. Hey, Mila's mine. So I'm just in here finna play some makeup, finna make something happen with this color and my Pat McGrath palettes. I don't know what. Let me see. What am I thinking? I got me a glass of wine. I had some water, and I just feel like chilling out and playing in my makeup. I haven't done that in a while. I'm thinking I want to do some kind of a blue and purple look. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let me first clean up my brows. Let's see, I got 3 of their live video concerts on my channel. Oh, really? I'm going to have to check that out because I love me some P-Funk now. Love them. Another good little group. Give me some Bootsy Collins. Or not group, but another good little funk musician. Sounds like fun. Yes, playing in that makeup. Got the boy down. I probably should look at this mirror so that y'all can kind of see. But whenever I do my brows, I always end up looking in my like smaller mirror, my little more magnified mirror. And this is the Minted Brow or Later brow pencil. Here lately, I've been going between Minted and MAC Stud brow pencil. I like them both equally. I have another little brow pencil by Hourglass that I got from my BoxyCharm, and it sucks. And I had another little brow product I had got from my BoxyCharm. It was, I can't think of the name of the brand. Because they have some stuff I like, but that little brow was like, what am I supposed to do with this? These thick brows I got, what am I supposed to do? I have not gotten my brows done, y'all, since I know the summer, at least. And I'm being nice to say the summer. Hold on 1 second, real quick. How do I do my eyes? What am I going to do? First, let me refresh my face. This is the Rose Gold Essence, Rose Gold Skin Mist by Farsali. It kind of acts as like a toner. It wakens up the skin. It can also be used as like a makeup refresher. I'm using it as a face refresher because I have been out today and I haven't done anything else to my face. So I just kind of want to brighten it up and wake it up, moisturize it a little bit because I know it's dry. So yeah, hydrate, prime, and set. Those are the 3 uses for this spray. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it up. I actually really like this spray. I probably put it over the summer. I really like it. So next I'm going to use the Skin Unicorn Essence by Farsali. I actually got these little samples. I used the Skin Tune Blur in a video that I have recorded that I have not posted yet because it was a thing. I ended up erasing the beginning part of the footage, which was the part where I used this, and I was so mad. So now I edited it down, but I have to do a voiceover basically explaining that, like, the reason why you're seeing me start at the middle of my makeup routine is because I erased half of my footage. My bad. But anyway, I've had these for a while and I'm like, okay, it's time for me to use them up. I actually have the full, version of this one, the Rose Gold Elixir. So it goes with like the spray. And then I have a little bottle of this one, the Unicorn Essence. It gives me a nice glow. The Skin Tune Blur is a primer, and I had never tried it before, so I was actually super excited to get these samples and test it out. And after testing it, I like it, so I think I will possibly one day, if I find them on sale, I might invest in it. I just don't be wanting to pay $54 for the full size. The 2 I got from BoxyCharm from their little like pop-up sales, and then it was like $17 for like the full size, which is unheard of. So that is the only reason why I have them, because I don't buy them on full price. I'm sorry. I'm a little too cheap for that. I ain't gonna lie. But I like them. Speaking of primers and things, I did just go to the mall today and I stopped by Sephora because who can go into JCPenney and not stop by Sephora? Like how if you can do that, how? How is that a thing? But anyway, while I was in there, I did get another Milk Hydro Grip primer. I've said before how I like this primer. It really, you can feel the difference of it on your skin. And I bought the travel size, this little size, just to test it out. I'm a believer. I'm sold. I went and bought the full size. It was $30, which is actually cheaper than I thought it was, because I thought it was like closer to 34, 38. Like I thought it was in there. So actually, in my head, I saved money. In my head. I don't know about y'all's heads. Also, just a few more things. I have pimples all over the place. My skin is a hot ass mess right now. It's nothing I can do. I literally am doing the same thing that I always do, using the same facial products that I always do. You want to know when my skin started acting a monkey? When I started using the Fenty Beauty Skin. I'm supposed to do a whole review on it. Like I literally stopped using all of my other skincare and used the Fenty Skin, except for like my mask. But like basically, I used the Fenty Skin exclusively for a month so that I could test it out. And after using it for a month, I realized that it's just not the product line for me. I think the main thing that's not for me is the toner. And I know that everybody that has talked about Fenty Skin over here on the YouTube always talk about how much they like the toner. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I got a burp. But yeah, I know. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a new bottle of wine. This is a new Riesling I've never tried. And it's oh wow. It's very different. I don't even know how to describe it, but okay, it took me a second because I'm like I was not expecting that flavor. But anyway, oh, the wine got me confused. Give me a second. What was I at? But yeah, everybody on YouTube that I've seen that has been talking about like, Fenty Skin or whatever, they talk about how they like the primer. And the primer was in, I mean, not the primer, but the fat water, the toner. And the toner was entirely too, it was too drying for me. It actually had me like breaking out all in here and on my nose to the point where I was like skilling. So because when I was using the entire line, at first I was like, well, wait, um, golly, my skin is doing a mess. So I stopped using the cleanser first I because my skin was kind of peeling. I was like, well, maybe I need a more hydrating cleanser than the cleanser that comes with it. And so I started back using Dermalogica because that's one of the brands that I tend to use. And then I was like, okay, it's getting a little better, but it's still not all the way better. And because I was still using the Fenty primer and moisturizer. So then I changed the primer back to my normal primer. And I would either use that the toner. I would either use my normal toner, which is a Bio Elements Equalizer toner, or I would use my Farsali Rose Gold, the mist that I showed y'all. I would use either one of those. Now, once I started back using my regular toners, my skin started getting better. But within that month, I got there's some dark patches on my cheek, which I don't normally have. So I started seeing this little patch here that broke out during that month. Like I said, all in here was super, super dry. I have little red bumps like all up and through here. And so it's starting to clear back up. And literally, like, I did that for the month of September. It's December and I'm still kind of trying to fight it. And then on top of that, you know, the seasons just changed, so that doesn't help. So for me, the Fenty Skin is not it. I do still like the moisturizer. I don't use it as often, especially because it has SPF in it. It's a spit just then, sorry. Especially because it has the SPF in it. So I don't use it often right now because I don't really go nowhere, and there's no point in me putting the SPF primer on if I'm not leaving my house. You get what I'm saying? Or SPF moisturizer if I'm not leaving my house. So I like it. I just don't use it that often. The cleanser, I gave the cleansers to my husband. I actually had like a lot of cleansers. I gave one away in a giveaway, and this is before I even started testing it. I had I had bought one, and then my husband, because he knows how much I am into skincare, he actually bought me 3. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna give one away and you can have one, and then that'll leave me with 2. And so the 2 that I have, the first one, it's like, because I used it for a month, so it's more than halfway gone. Like it was pretty much almost gone. The second one I'm just gonna give to my husband because it works fine for him. And then sometimes I still use the cleanser. Like if I have a lot of makeup on, I'll use the cleanser as my first cleanse, but then follow it with my Bio Elements moisturizing cleanser. And so yeah. So the Fenty Skin was not it for me. And it's been hard. I was supposed to do like a whole standalone video for it. But it hurts my heart because y'all know how much of a Rihanna stan I am. It really hurts my heart to not give her a plus shining rating because I have so much of her things, be it her makeup, her perfume, her lingerie. Like I am a Rihanna fan. But that is a no for me. I can't even play around with the Fenty Skin. I'm just stick with the rivers and streams that I'm used to. So count this as my standalone. Overall, it don't work for me. The best product out of it for me would be the moisturizer. And that's it. As a matter of fact, I don't even know where the toner is. Oh, look. Here's the second cleanser right here. The little thing, the little tag just happened to rip off because it was in the thing, but it hasn't even been opened. Has it been opened? I don't think this has been used. So I just happened to look down in my drawer and saw the other one. That I got to my husband. I don't even know where the toner is. I think I already gave it to him. So, yeah. Let me see what you're saying. I missed your comment. Oh no, sorry to hear about your reaction to those products. I hate when that happens. I know, right? I used Dermalogica and just cleared a few breakouts that wouldn't leave since I moved here back in August, but now I have dark marks to get rid of. Right. And so that's like on my cheek over here, like the bumps are gone, but you see the marks are still there. That's the thing, man. And see that I don't normally try new skin stuff. Like I really, really don't. Like I use Bio Elements and Dermalogica. That's what I use. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I might throw in a new serum or eye cream, but like my main skincare stuff, it has been the same for like years. You know what I'm saying? Years. So it'll get back. It's definitely looking a lot better than it used to. But you know, like when you're on camera, especially when you're on camera doing makeup, you just see everything. So I say all of that to say that's why my face look like this. if you see pimples pimping out, you see bumps, you see all of that. That look, it is what it is. I'm trying to get my skin back right. Somebody was like, you need to drink more water. This is a very interesting taste. I'm going to have to go look at this bottle. I don't even know what that tastes like. It tastes almost like flowery. It's a Riesling, but it tastes like a flowery Riesling. I know it's very interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. But anyway. Somebody was like, you should drink more water. I literally drink 2 at minimum of these a day, sometimes 3, or I have like a really, really, really big, like I'll have to show it y'all one day, like a really huge water bottle thing, and I put my little fruit in there. I drink that all day. So I'm like, it ain't about me not drinking water, okay? I drink plenty of water. Okay, let me get in here and play for real. And I done rambled on enough. Thank you, Mila. You know we are our own worst critics. We're our own worst critics. Okay, what do I want to do? You know what? I think I want to do a reverse type of cut crease. And by reverse cut crease, I mean something a little non-traditional. So traditionally, we would put our like matte transition shades all up in here and then cut it and then put your nice little sparkles or whatever up and through there. I think I want to do the opposite. I think I want to break the rules and have some shimmer on my crease. So, and that's perfect because Pat McGrath is the freaking shimmer and metallic queen. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's go to it. Let me get a fresh set of brushes out. Yes, I cleaned all my brushes the other week, so I need those are face brushes. Let me get some shadow brushes. There we go. Okay. Ooh, where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? So let's start with you. This is a little blender brush. Okay. I must go in with the Mothership 4 palette. And I'm taking this color here. I don't feel like pulling out the chart. I probably should pull out the chart, huh? Because I think I'm probably going to end up cutting this live down and making it a standalone video for one of these days in Vlogmas. Hello. Repurpose. Okay, it's called Lapis Luxury. So it's a really pretty blue. Boom. And I'm going to swirl my brush a little bit. And, oh, wait. I lied. Because I don't have not nearly the first piece of primer on my eye. Let me do that. I'm going to use the Crayon Case glue stick. A lie. Like a rug. Okay. I like this primer because it actually dries down clear, or clearish. And sometimes I don't want to use concealer. I just want, and I'm actually bringing it all up under my eye as well. I just want it to stick. I don't necessarily want the gradients of my natural eye to change. I was watching Jackie Ina's video today, and I'm like, right, exactly. She said that. I was like, girl, you are so right about it. Okay. And you see how, like, it's dried down, and now that it's dried down, it's pretty much clear. And I'm going to go in with Lapis Luxury. I know what I'm gonna do. I think. I never know, really, but we'll see. So, keeping that in the crease area. Actually taking it kind of far out. Why not? So I was looking at Jackie's video today, and this is kind of like, I don't know, she did inspire me a little bit. So I'm kind of in the realm of some of the stuff that she was doing, but my way, you know. It's not at all a recreation or anything, but she did inspire me to use some nice blues. Love to see blues on chocolate skin. I remember when wearing blue eyeshadow, especially as a dark skinned girl, honey, was a no, no. They even talked about it in an episode of Girlfriends. It was a no, no. Guess what? In 2020, it's a yes, yes. Right. Love Jackie. Right. I really like the Pat McGrath shadows because they give you so much, like the 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 colors are always just so rich with various colors, like just depending on how the light hits it. Y'all see that? Just depending on how the light hits it, it depends on how it shows up on your, shows up to you. So like I love these shadows because they're so different. They're so rich. All right. Mm, mm, I'm gonna take another big fluffy type blender type brush. And I'm gonna go back. Back. Mm. It said you would be proud. I did a purple eyeshadow look for Halloween, but I haven't gotten around to eating it, but I will soon. They're super pigmented. Girl, I want to see it. You know, I love me some purple looks. I want to see what you did. All this, but I feel you when it comes to having a whole bunch of stuff to edit. Okay, is this the brush I want? I feel like none of these are the brush that I'm looking for. I guess this one will do. She's shedding though, but oh well. This is a Luxie brush, the Luxie 249 brush. They're a decent brush line. I would never actually pay the price for them because I find that they shed, especially after cleaning. But they're decent because I think I've gotten these out of like BoxyCharm and stuff. They're decent for that. I'm going to use Sterling from that same palette, which is this pretty silver. And I'm just kind of like pressing like that. And I'm going right on top. And then I'm even pushing it up to my brow bone a little bit. So again, first I got brushes, but they're randomly purchased. I feel like I need a kit. I actually think some of the best beginner friendly kits don't even have like real names. Like crown brushes. If you go to crown brush, is it crown? I think if you Google crown brushes, it literally there's a crown. Let's see if I can find one of them. If I have one of their kabuki brushes. I don't know where that brush is right now. But they have like a big case of like maybe like 20. I think they have a 20 case. They also have like a 32. Those are great because they're a decent they're a decent brush set, like meaning that they aren't going to shed. You get a nice variety, and they're very beginner friendly without you having to break the bank for them, like I don't believe in, oh, and I just took the other end because this is a two-sided brush. I just took the other end of the brush, and now I'm just kind of blending and merging that all together, lighting it up, because remember, this is the color here that we are trying to make look like something. But yeah, they have like a really nice quality brush for a cheap price. I got a 32 set brush set from 32 count brush set from Wish one time, and I ain't gonna lie, I still got some of them brushes. Actually, they're these my little pink brushes. I ain't got all of them, but I still got a few of them, and they've gone through years of wear and tear with me. So I'm not like a brush snob. It just depends on how it feels to me. Like, I just need the hairs to feel good. You're welcome. Okay. It's so glittery. All right, I'm gonna just set this. I'm gonna take that first brush that I had. I didn't put anything on it, but right on that little kind of outward section, I'm just gonna deepen it just a little bit. Just what kind of what's already on the brush. I'm not adding anything. All right. Then what do I want to do? What do I want to zoom? Because I don't want to zoom. I know what I want to zoom, and I don't know what I want to zoom. So what I'm gonna zoom? I don't know. I know what I'm gonna zoom. I know what I'm gonna zoom. I'm gonna take a nice little angled fluffy brush. This is the Moda Pro brush. This is a precision angle. I like this brush. It's dense but angled. And I'm going to go in that same palette one more time. And I'm going to get Underworld, which is this pretty. Ooh, let me move. Okay, there we go. Ooh, trying to get it so y'all can see. It's this blue here. I'm looking psychotic right now. But it's going to come together. Trust the process. I don't know if I'm talking to you or to me. And I'm going to put that on my lid and like a V. So it's actually coming up past my crease just a smidgen. This would be so much nicer if like my brows were done, but they're not, so don't judge me. And I didn't feel like concealing them, so don't judge me. All right, I'm gonna take that end of that brush. This is the end that we didn't put any product on, so I'm just kind of wiping it off a little bit because it did kind of get some when we mixed. And then I'm just gonna blend those colors, kind of going between this clean side of the brush and that deep blue. And I'm really, again, right out here, what do you call it? Diffusing. I'm diffusing this outside here. I'm kind of keeping it, trying to keep the brush as clean as possible. So I'm kind of like wiping it as I blend. So I can try to keep these colors somewhat true to color. Look, me too. Pandemic is just screwing up all of my freaking beauty stuff. And then like, I could wax my own brows. I literally have the pot in the other room, but I prefer to get my brows threaded. And I'm new to this place and I don't trust people with my brows. So now I'm just out here looking like the hairy mammoth or something. I don't know. Yeah, it comes with so many brushes for $19.99. Yeah, I told you that's a perfect beginner friendly brush set. Perfect beginner friendly brush set. It's not going to be overwhelming and intimidating. Perfect beginner friendly brush set. All right, so I'm going to stop that like that for now. And I'm going to take a little kind of flat little brush like this, and I'm going to cut my crease. I'm using the Pero Primero primer. I actually did use this in a couple videos ago, my Boxy Charm Get Ready With Me. I did not like it because it was too sticky, but I do want to try it out as a cut crease, because yeah, as like a crease cutter, because I think it might be just the right amount of sticky for that. I think it's too sticky for regular use, but I think it'll be perfect to cut my crease. Only question is, will it be enough to cut through this metallic blue? We'll see. Right now, I am nervous. This is what happens when I try new products. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It makes me nervous to do it, though, especially on live, because, like, at least if I hated it, this look would never see the light of day. But on live, all right, it's really not cutting through the blue as much as I would like it to. Look, Mila, I'm trying. It's not cutting through as much as I would like it to. So I'm going to kind of match this side, just because what you do to one side, you kind of need to do to the other so that it won't look crazy. But I can pretty much tell you that I probably will never pick up this primer again. I'll give it to my nieces or something, like, you know, the kids just be happy to have makeup. But this ain't nothing I'm going to use. All right. I don't like it, so I'm going to go back in with my, this is the Laying Low paint. Ooh. Is this what I want? This might not be what I want either. Let me see. We're going to try it. This is the Laying Low paint pot. By MAC. This used to be my go-to eye primer. Y'all see that dent? Like, this used to be it for me, especially when I was dancing. And when on the team, you couldn't have, like, you had to cover your tattoos. This little thing right here, because at that time I was in college, so I only had this tattoo at the time. And every time on the bus, every time we get on the bus and we have to get dressed and stuff, I would take this and dab it all over my my tattoo, and then I put my foundation on top of it, and literally you would not be able to see my tattoo. And we're dancing, we're sweating, we're changing clothes, because like, we had outfit changes and all kind of stuff, and you would never see my tattoo. My cut crease would end up in my eyebrows. Not your eyebrows. If you're going to start cutting your crease, there we go, see. Sometimes you just got to go with old reliable. Sometimes you just got to go, I don't know why I was up here trying to be brand new. Sometimes you just got to go with old reliable. But anyway, if you're just learning how to cut your crease, I would say, especially when it comes to trying to find that perfect spot, I kind of know my eye enough now to kind of where I know where to cut and where to end the cut. But you just place it like right here. Just take a little piece of concealer, place it right here, and look up, and wherever it transfers to, that's how you know that's where you need to cut it at. That's like the high point of your cut crease. I think I did it. I showed it a few times in some videos. I don't remember which ones, but that's how you do it. That's how you figure it out. I'm going to go all in here today. I want it. all in here. Yeah, we getting it together. See, now she's starting to come together already. Because I know for a second, this eye's like, girl, you looking real. What's happening? This eye, she's starting to come together. And I always do technically like half cut creases. I never go all the way out just because of my eye shape. And I just think this gives me a prettier look. So that's a personal preference. You can always cut your whole eye. I always just do like a half. Well, I want to see it when you do it. I want to see it. The only way to do it, only way to get good at it is to do it. I think I have a video, and I might have done my first cut crease on this channel maybe 2.5 years ago. And I'll go back and look at that little video, and I'm like, girl, you have come a long way. That's kind of wobbly. Girl, you was looking kind of wobbly. And you see the difference in this, the way it's cutting out versus, I always love this eye better. I always get a better shape with this eye. It is what it is. But anyway, you see how it's cutting out better with this paint pot. At Pero Primero, I was really hoping that I could at least use it for a cut crease. I'm going to give it one more try. I'm going to try to use it as a glitter glue. I might try to use it in this look as a glitter glue. I might. But if it fails as a glitter glue, it fails its way out of my collection. I'm not going to just hold it just to hold it. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'm almost done with this, with cutting out this crease. I'm just trying to, there we go, perfect the line a little bit. There we go. Y'all, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Oh, you go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a flat brush. This is the Definer brush by Juvia's Place. I really do like their brushes. Now, if you are wanting to splurge on some nicer brushes, like I said, the crown brushes are nice. They're good. They're perfect beginner friendly. But if you kind of get to a point where you're like, okay, I kind of want to elevate my brushes just a little bit. These are great. You can catch them when they're on sale. That's the only time really to catch them, when they're on sale. They just had them on sale on Black Friday. There's a bunch, Juvia's Place has a bunch of different sets. This red set, there's a purple set, there's a like teal set. And I think there's one more, a pink set. I have all of them but the pink set. Y'all know I don't use JP anymore, but I do still like their brushes. I can't help that I like their brushes, you know. I'm not going to throw them away because they're really nice brushes, but I would not repurchase them. But if you are deciding to go and try it out, I'd say get the JP brushes. Get one of the ones that have like a mix. So I think it's the red ones that are a mix of eyeshadow and face brushes, I think. But get this, whichever set, because there's a set that has a mix of eyeshadow and face brushes. I would say get that set just to try them out. They are really nice brushes. They're dense. They can withhold some cleaning. They can really pack that color on. I don't know why I'm packing this up, because I might use it again. Tear it up. Why don't you? Okay, I'm going to go into this Celestial Divinity palette, the Mothership Mega palette. This is the holiday palette. And I am going to use this color that I've used like 15 million times, Major Mahogany, just because it's such a pretty color. Oh, what I don't want to use, what I always use. Okay, no, I'm not going to use that color. No, 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 no. Tell yourself no. I'm gonna. I'm so torn. Okay, it's between this color. Oh, you can't even see. It's between this color here, which is called Electron, or no, which is called Venus Void, Venomous Void. So it's between Venomous Void, which is this color here, or this really pale, this really pale pink Venetian Orchid. So Void or Orchid, which one do you think? Void or Orchid? Eh, 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 eh. Which one do you think? Which one? I'm gonna give you a minute. I know it's a hard decision. I'm so like torn myself. I'm gonna take a sip of this wine that I'm just still trying to figure out what it tastes like. Like I don't even know what it tastes like. I'm unsure if I like it or if I don't like it because it's such a different flavor of a wine. Thank you. Okay, which color should I do? This Venomous Void or Venetian Orchid? Venomous Void, Venetian Orchid. One more time. Venomous Void or Venetian Orchid. Which one? Which one? While you drop that down, what else do I want to play? Because I want to play with some stuff. Like I got so much makeup in here that I just have not even really touched, and I want to play. I just want to play. I don't know what I want to do. Part of me is thinking this color. So let's do this. I know what I'm going to do. Have I tried this before? I think I have tried this one before. I want to try some. I'm trying to use stuff that I have not used. Oh, yeah, I've used this. That I have not used. Because I just think it's fun to try new things. Oh, I use that one too. Oh, well, shoot. Well, that's confused balls. In that case, let's go with this one. Have I used that? That don't look like I used it too. Come on. Let's get my skills up. Look out for them. They're really good. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do that one. I think that'll be a good one. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. And I had started all of this so I could use this Galactica lipstick. And the more I pull things out, the more I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to use that lipstick because I'm doing so much on my eyes. And I don't want to look crazy full, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to actually go in with this Venetian Orchid. It's the color. It's a very pale pink. It's a really pretty pale pink. And I am kind of just tapping and swiping. And I'm just building that color into where I've already got it cut from. So I'm just doing a light tap and just kind of sweeping it. Oh, look, you said the orchid. Look. Okay, yay. Hey, Tasha. Hey, yay. I picked the color that you wanted. So yeah. And then right here in the crease, you know, I'm just doing a little whoosh, swoosh. This swishy, Swish, swish. All right. So anywhere where that undercolor is peeking out, I'm just going in and packing that color in with light tapping motions. Boom. Okay, so then right where we get to this blue, you see I'm just going to sweep it over the blue. Just ever so slightly. I'm probably going to go back in with the blue and, you know, like marry them, you know, like one and then the other. You know how that goes. Like that, like that. So yeah, this is actually backwards from like what most people um do. Most people use a matte in the crease and then a shimmer in the cut. So this is a little backwards, and I actually am here for it because I am still going to get my shimmer on the lid, but I'm going to do it in a different way. You see how my eyes just change? Like how I look at the camera just changes once I start putting makeup on. It's ridiculous. It's not even like on purpose, for real though. It's just my inner diva. She just comes out. I can't control her. She has a mind of her own. She's her own person. She asked my husband for a driver the other day. He told me no, but she asked. Actually, she asked for a driver. Was it today? I don't know. It's been a long day. I've been up since like 6 something, and that is not what I do. I don't be up at no 6 nothing. I don't see the sky before I see the sun. You get what I'm saying? And that happened today. So, all right, I haven't added anything to this brush. I'm just kind of going over it just a little. I haven't added anything. Ooh, I am liking so far. Okay, 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 okay. I know this is really a lot for 10:30 at night during a quarantine with nowhere to go, but it is what it is. I'm just diffusing right up under the collarbone just a little bit. Nothing's on here. Just a little diffusion. That's all. That's all. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take a liner brush. Let me find one. There's one. That's just another one of those JP brushes. A little turquoise set. And this is from the crayon case. Deal with it is the name of this. It's the name of this pigment. This is part of the Arts and Crafts Loose Pigment Collection. I have a couple of videos up on the channel using these pigments, and honestly, I don't go in them as often as I thought I would when I first got them. So I made it a point to start using them more as liners because that's actually what I like them the most for. It's like it gives me 25 new shades of eyeliner. I love it. So it's actually a really pretty deep green. And I'm going to go in and so all of these pigments have like some shimmer to them. So that's how I'm going to get a little bit of shimmer on my eye that I am wanting. And then it's all going to come together in the end. And I'm just flicking it all the way out into that kind of wing area there. Flicking it all the way out into that as well. Yeah, I like that. What y'all think? I like that. I'm gonna amp her up just a little bit, just a more in a minute. But y'all did wait. Y'all did wait. I just want to play in makeup. Like anytime I just decide I want to play, I'm gonna use 15 colors. So we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 10 more to go. Side note, have y'all been keeping up with this Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, and the Victim drama? Let me know in the comments. Have you been keeping up with it? You know what's going on. Y'all know I be all up and through these blogs, hunties. You know I be all up and through these blogs. And that's been one of the hot topics this week is Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. Are there any barbs in the comments? I'm scared if there are. Are there any barbs in the comments? You know, because the barbs, honey, are a whole different thing. Between the bars and the beehive, that's why I don't be wanting to say I'm a fan of nobody, honey. Because when you think fan, you be thinking these crazy people like the ones that be with Beyonce and Nicki. That's a whole different breed. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Got any barbs or any beehivers in here? My husband's like, you're part of the beehive. Because I respect Beyonce's artistry. Excuse me. Like as an artist, as a creative person. You know, as an artist. Like I respect her. I respect her. You can't like that's hating. You know what I'm saying? Like to sit up here and try to bash that girl after you all the work that she puts into stuff. You can say she might not be the best singer. You could say she might not be the best dancer. But you cannot say that anybody else works it currently in this business as hard as she does with as much detail as she has. You just can't. Now, does that make me a beehiver? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think that makes me, you know, respect I guess a fan, an average fan, but I'm not a beehiver at all. Only stand I'm in is with Rihanna, and as you can see, even she can get it over here. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, you know. I don't care for them much. I respect both of them. B is the hardest working artist. She's so hard. She's such a hard working artist. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Because part of me wants to take this line and then go on top of this part as well. So like connect this piece up and through here. Part of me wants to do that. Then part of me wants to do a piece. Oh, should I do it? Part of me wants to. Part of me really wants to. Tupac, I literally just bought some stuff with Tupac on it today. Like, legit. I used to love me some Tupac, honey. I was a little fast little girl. What was I when he died? Like 6, 7? And a piece of my heart died that day. But I used to love me some Tupac. Ain't know what he was talking about. Especially like he had them little cameos in a different world, honey. Ooh. Love me a little rough neck. It's like, y'all remember Q from Moesha? Oh. from Say the Last Dance and Moesha. Y'all remember that? I ain't know what he could get it meant back then. But he could have got it. Look, I'm little. Tasha's like, I'm little. I'm 4'11". He right my size. My husband is 5'4". We are little people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut it. I'm not cut it. I'm gonna connect it. So I'm taking the angled part of this liner brush, taking it right to where that line was, and I'm going to pull it in. I'm saying, I accept that I am little, you know. I love it. And then, like, I always find it hilarious when, I am so glad I did that. I am so glad that I did that. That is so perfect. That's so perfect. I'm gonna clean this up. I probably need to go get a Q-tip because I want to clean that up just a little bit. But I think that is gorgeous. What do y'all think? I think that's freaking gorgeous. Let me do the other side. Yeah, I always think it's crazy when you see like short girls and like, all I date are guys that's like 6 feet. I'm like, well, who's supposed to give the 5'4", 5'5" guys a chance? You know, that's what we're here for. We are made for them. You said your top behind. Look, the only time that I struggle is when I buy an outfit and I gotta go to Miss Beth for her to alter it because this got like 6 extra inches on the bottom. But you know, other than the custom tailoring that I have to do, you know, is the only downside. But other than that, I love being short. I love being short. And you would think, if, like, I knew I was going to be short. My mom's 5'2". My dad, though, is 6 feet. So, like, statistically, I should at least feel like at 5'4". You know, at least. My older sisters are like 5'7", 5'8". So their mom's taller, though. Oh, yes. I am living. What y'all think? I'm living. I'm here for it. You say the 5'4" want the tall people? I don't know, but you know how, I don't know. I ain't never been a tall woman, but I feel like the few I know, they be like, I don't feel right dating a short guy. The few I know. Don't get me wrong, back when I was dating, I was an equal opportunity dater. However, I found myself more gravitating towards the short guys. 5'5" and under. Five eight. But see, I don't think 5'8" is that tall. I guess maybe that is a little tall for a woman, but I don't think that's like tall. Tall. I don't think it's tall for women to like 5'10". It's a little above average. Excuse me. Let me go get a Q-tip so I can clean up under this eye. Ugh. I don't see my micellar water in my bathroom, so I hope it's in here. This is what happens when I like go. I'm supposed to like leave my filming stuff in here, but let's just use some of this. Let's see if I can get it off with this. I really need micellar water. It makes it crisp. This will do. See how it kind of cleans up under there real quick. And it's gonna get even cleaner because I still got like to do my complexion and stuff, but kind of tighten that up a little bit. Then I'm gonna go back in one more time with one more little goodie. All my little goodies. My goodies. My goodies. My goodies. My goodies. This is the Fenty Beauty liner. Fly pencil long wear pencil eyeliner in the color, I don't know. She a problem. She a problem. And so I'm just going to take this right at the front top part of this pink and pull it just a little bit just to brighten that. And you see how it just brightens her just a little bit right at the front there, and just kind of pull her on up, just to give just a little bit more of a little zhuzh. And I like how she's like brought in. I like that. I want to keep that. I like that look. Okay, I'm gonna use this Juvia's Place I Am Magic matte foundation. This is a full coverage foundation. I don't often do full coverage, but because this is such a bright look, I'm thinking I might as well do some full coverage and play with these and kind of use them up because I have two and I don't really reach for them often. So I'm going to go with the Togo. The Togo is actually the darker of the two. It has more of a cool tone. The Kenya has more of a red tone, undertone. And I think I want to play around a little bit more with the darker one because I want to play around with my underpainting and my concealing. If you've been watching my videos here recently, you've seen that I have really started back underpainting like I used to do at the beginning of my channel. And I like the look that it's giving me, so I just want to kind of keep up with that. So this will be the perfect one for it. Like I said, JP I Am Magic Foundation. For concealer, I'm going to use the Morphe concealer. I don't know what shade it is. I want to say maybe like 10, but it doesn't have any numbers on it. So I cannot tell you, I don't think. Because I think that's the weight. So yeah, I don't know what shade this is. Is that C425 maybe? I don't know. But anyway, this is the Morphe concealer. This is actually the lightest concealer that I have in my collection. And so I'm going to focus the lighter part of this concealer right on the innermost portion and right under my eye where I, have those kind of dark circles and stuff. And then I'm also going to go ahead and bring that through the center of my face and around my mouth. Just a little bit. I say a little bit with all these little streaks, but yes. And I'm going to do it just straight down my nose, not across my forehead. Ooh, my straight is so crooked. My straight is crooked as F, but oh well, I'll make it work. All right, so that is the Morphe concealer. Then I'm going to go back in with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 440, and I'm going to kind of, oh shit, this is 445. That is not it. Well, while I got 445 out, I can go ahead and just give me a little. Let me do a little right across the top. Is that it? That's all I want? Is that all I want? Mm, mm. I think that's all I want. Okay, now let me go back in with the 440. And that's 440, yes. And right here on the outsides. And right where I kind of cut that, cleaned that up earlier. There. And bring that on in to meet. I have to do that because, especially on the outside part of my face, I tend to like hold product there. So I can't put the light products on this part of my face because, honey, I'll look a hot mess in the light if I do that. I need to hurry up and get a sponge because the Morphe concealer dries down relatively fast. I just kind of dampen my beauty blender with a little bit of setting spray. Yeah, I am probably gonna take some pictures and post them on what's that app? Instagram. Yeah, I'll probably end up posting it on Instagram. So I'm starting with blending out the Morphe because the Morphe dries down so inking fast. So stinking fast. And I normally like to let my concealer dry down a bit more, or dry down a bit before I start blending it out. So that's why I'm starting with the Morphe, and then I'll go back in with and blend out the Fenty because the Fenty takes a little longer. Yes, I'm gonna take my pictures. I'm gonna have to take some pictures. I'm doing all this work, just to try to stay consistent on doing something for Vlogmas every day. Even though this wasn't at my time, we had that doctor's appointment. Come to find out, I thought that the doctor's appointment was at like 10 o'clock. I got off a live last night and looked at my calendar, and that freaking appointment was at 8:20. 8:20. I was not ready. I was not ready. Do you hear me? It wasn't. That thing had my feelings all the way hurt. All the way hurt. So, when I got up this morning, there was no putting on makeup or anything. And then we didn't get back. The doctor is like 45 minutes away from the house. And so we didn't and then when we got back to Louisville, I was like, well, let me run to the mall real quick because y'all know Bath and Body Works has their little $10 candles. So I was like, okay, well, let me go get me some candles or whatever. You know, it was packed out there. Folk were like, pandemic what? My house gonna smell good though. In this pandemic. Pandemic who? Pandemic don't start no show what? For real, that's how they was out there. So we had to run a few errands. And then by the time we got back to the house, me and him both fell asleep on the couch. Like, not out for like 2.5 hours, which is crazy for him. Because, honey, that boy don't take no naps. Them little 30-minute naps he called himself taking. He had got shots today, so he was really not in the mood. We got back to the house and we're done. I ain't wake up till 4 o'clock. I was like, ooh, I'm supposed to go live. Oh, well, maybe later. Maybe later. You just came across that recording. Did you watch the whole thing? And on what channel did you watch? Because there are a few recordings of her, little like interviews of her. There are a few recordings of her, of the victim. And so which one did you see? All right. I'm always so conflicted. Like, I like this Morphe foundation. I mean, not foundation, concealer, but like it's just it's something like right here that's always just off about it. So I'm gonna go back in with my Born This Way in the color chestnut and just kind of plop it right, just like right there, like literally. You see that? Like, that's it. You don't know what happened? Okay, Tasha. So I'm gonna give you the backstory, girl. You know, there's always a story to it. Let me take a sip before I tell you, because it's a hot ass mess. Basically, I just do not know how I feel about this wine. Basically, as you know, Nikki married Kenneth Petty. Kenneth Petty is a registered offender. And you remember a couple years ago, they moved out to California. He did not register as an offender, in California, which is a violation of his probation. And so then I'll see, you see the difference? You see how it just instantly just snatched my, like, this Morphe concealer, I like it, but I need to maybe try a different color because it just does not get my under eye snatched like I be needing my under eye to be snatched. It just doesn't. It doesn't. I be trying new stuff. Hi, Zaya. Hi. Thank you for joining. How was school? I am just playing in some makeup. That's it. Just playing in some makeup. Getting all cute with nowhere to go. All right. So what was I saying? So, oh shoot. So he did not register, which of course is a violation of his probation. And so that means of course that he's going to have to go to court. So at the time, Nikki came out and she made a statement. I don't remember if it was a tweet or an Instagram post. I can't quite remember. Or if it was on Queen Radio. I want to say it might have been on Queen Radio. But anyway, she basically came out and was just like, you know, the girl and Kenneth were dating at the time, and she was actually older than him. She was 16 and he was 15, and the only reason why charges were pressed was because of her mom. Her mom is the reason why charges ended up getting pressed, and it was not like this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't say it, but yeah. And so she came out and said that. Now the victim at the time had not been known. Oh no. Me leave behind, girl. No. Yes, I'll do that. I'll definitely leave something on your video. I think she was speaking about what happened between Nikki's husband and what landed him that sex offender time. I guess she's getting backlash or something, and she's speaking out now. Yes. But okay, so I don't know what happened. Y'all still there? Hi. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it blinked out. But anyway, so basically Nikki coming out and saying those things about her, of course, about the victim. Of course, now the barbs, which is why I'm like, are y'all a barb? Because these barbs are different. But you know, of course, the barbs are like harassing her. She said that she's been harassed. Her adult child has been harassed. I'm going to go in and set the concealer, the lighter concealer with Honey by Fenty, and I'm going to set the darker concealer with Nutmeg by Fenty. This one is a little no, I'm just going to do the Honey. I'm just going to do the Honey. I'm not going to put anything on the darker part. I used to wish I was short because I was so skinny and long growing up. Girl, we all have our things. When you're short, you wish you're tall. When you're tall, you wish you're short. When you're skinny, you wish you're thicker. When you're thicker, you wish you were skinny. It's all a trick to keep us buying all these products and things. That's all it is. Okay. But what was I saying, child? So the lady said that, her daughters have been out in public and have been approached by, people saying like, who Zoo is, really scary and intimidating. We all know that he is a thug. He is out here legit a gang member and a killer, like manslaughter charges, like fucking charges, mug shots, not like one or two, like shots, like empty the clip, reload, empty again. He got mug shots. You get what I'm saying? So how these fans can be this gun ho just because your fave married him, like, yay for her if she like it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'd be doggone if I'm going to stand and all this stuff just because my fave is with him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna like forget about all the things that he has just been charged with. It's not like it's things that he hasn't done. Like, I'm just gonna forget about all the things that he's legitimately been charged with and done time for because my fave is with him now. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, so the victim has come out here recently and been speaking, and so it's been causing a lot of controversy over here on these YouTube streets. If you, Mila, I know you said you watched it or you just came across the video of her speaking. If anyone else has not, I would encourage you to go check it out. I saw her on, well, I heard her, not saw her, because you don't see her face, and that's why a lot of people are skeptical, because they're like, that might not even be the real victim, and there are a lot of weird people out here that do, but personally, I think it is the victim. I don't think, again, I say this all the time, I could be a little bit naive to think that people just aren't that crazy, because I mean, there are some people that are that crazy that will sit up here and lie and say they're the victim. But like, how do you benefit? You get what I'm saying? In what way does this person benefit from coming out and claiming that they were the victim, especially when they're not even showing, like, she's not even showing her face, you know what I'm saying? So like, to me, it just doesn't make sense that she would go through all of this and have to deal with all of this, and she's not the actual victim. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all feel me? Y'all let me know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this foundation out. I'm going to take a let's do this brush. I'm also going to take like a big bristle brush, a clean big bristle brush, and just kind of brush off a little bit of this powder because I do not want to cake. And so I'm just going to brush off a little bit of this powder because it feels a little thick for me right now. There we go. See how much I had to get off because it was just a little too thick for me. I'm like, wait a minute, girl. You ain't trying to look casket sharp, child. Okay. That's a little better. I feel like this foundation should get us all together. So let's use this brush. This is the foundation brush by the brand. This is the dark blue, navy blue set. This is an all face set. Like this set. Really nice set. And you see what I'm saying? Without this coloring a little bit darker. Which is why I had liberty to go a little lighter with the concealer up under, because this can be a little darker. This is a great shade for me in the summertime for sure. But the undertone, sometimes I have a cool undertone. I am a olive undertone, which is a cool undertone. However, a lot of times, with these foundations, when they say it's cool, it's almost too cool for me. When I start like putting it on, so it's a very hard match. Cool on a chocolate girl is a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. So I'm not I don't complain because that's why whenever I do try a new foundation, especially with these brands that offer more explanation of their undertone, I tend to get one with the cool undertone and one with the red undertone because of course the red helps balance out the olive in my skin. So it all kind of balances out in the end. A lot of times I will use both of them together, which is what I would normally do and which is what I think I'm going to do because I'm not liking how I'm looking on camera now. Ugh. It's just like a tiny bit like too chocolate for me. Even with the lighterness of the concealer, which is helping, but it's still just like a little too dark. So I'm going to take the Kenya color and just right on the center of my face, I'm going to add that in, just like a little bit. I'm going to add it in to kind of warm me up. So I'm going to just kind of start right here. Just warm me up right in here just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just a little. Okay. That's a little better. I'm going to do a little bit right here. And a little bit more, like right on my nose. And that's the Kenya color. That's the lighter color. It's been a while since I've used these. So I was thinking that I could make it work with the Togo, but that was a negative. That was a negative. All right. That's a little better. I can deal with that. It's a little off, but she'll be all right. I know. I remember now that I have to mix these two. Sometimes I can get away without mixing them, but I can do the Kenya enough to stand alone, but the Togo is too dark. I can't. All right. Let's do some under eye stuff. I'm going to take a little brush, a little fluffy brush, doesn't have a name. It's a Juvia's brush, and take Megabyte, which is this pretty purpley, shimmery color. And I'm going to brush that under my eye. Yes. I love it. I just am feeling this already. Like, we're not even done. I still got, like, face to do. And I'm, like, loving this. I'm going to even put on lashes. What? You going to do what, girl? I'm going to put on lashes, girl. You gonna put on lashes, girl? You know I'm feeling a look for that. I'm gonna take my Gypsy Blue liner from NYX. This is, y'all know, this is like love this freaking liner. This is such a pretty liner. And okay. I'm going to take it all the way in to my waterline. Yes, not yet. Yes, not yet. I don't know about y'all, but I have to have a liner. My sissy is one who's like, y'all hear me talk about my sissy, Brandy. She is one, she's a makeup artist as well. And we are always like comparing techniques, and we're always like, you know, oh, use this, don't use that. Oh, I don't like how this is looking in camera at all. My color looks so off in camera. So I'm going to have to fix that because this isn't it. Oh, I don't like it at all. At all. So I tell you what, let's go in with the Juvia's Place of Hair and Two blush palette. But yeah, we are always like comparing notes. We're always just like, oh, do this, no, do that, do this. I'm gonna start with this color Yara. I'm gonna start with that one, and then I'm probably gonna go into Lena. Probably gonna go between these two. Let me start with Yara first and see if I like what she gives. If I like what she gives, I will stick with her. If not, I will add a little bit of the Lena on top of her. Yeah. Okay, she's giving me something. She's giving me something I can feel. Giving him something he can feel. It makes me think of Sparkle with my baby. With one of my few, I say few celebrity crushes, like current celebrity crushes. I'm not talking about when I was a kid who I liked. I'm talking about currently. And he's kind of falling off of my current list. I'm not gonna lie. But Amari Hardwick. Before he was Ghost. See, y'all young bucks. Y'all own him because of Ghost, honey. Mm-mm. 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 Been following him for a while. I'm gonna take this down. My husband gonna get mad. That's my one. All right, I like that, but I think I am gonna go back in with the Lena color and just give me just a tiny bit more brightness, just a little bit more. I need it to like I need to warm up my face a bit more. I need you warmed up, girl. Warm up, girl. Don't be so cool. I know it's the winter time, but you ain't got to be that cool. And I know it looks like I'm putting a lot of blush on, but I'm really not, because like it'd be like tap 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 tap. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let all of this swiping that I'm doing fool you. I don't have a lot on my brush. It's like tap 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 tap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That's it. Don't let it fool you. All right. That's actually better. It's better. It ain't there yet, but it's better. I think. You said taking notes. Tell her, come on. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for my collab, honey. She gonna be a star. I can say I knew her when. Let me do my lashes because I feel like we are getting to a point in the look where I need to pull her together. And what is really going to pull her together are some lashes. Excuse me. So let me get a little pair of old lashes out of here. Come on. I really would prefer to use my magnetic ones, but one, I think I've worn them out, so I think I gotta get some new ones. And two, because I used that pigment as liner, I don't want to go back in with a black liner because that would kind of mess up the look that I'm going for. And since I want to keep this pretty like intergalactic type of vibe going, I'm not going to use magnetic lashes. I want to keep all the color that I can on my face. Come on, little lash. Trying not to tear you up. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all don't see me struggling with the lash off camera. I ain't gonna let you see me struggling. This is just some regular strip adhesive by Kiss. I like the ones that have like a wand applicator versus the ones that you squeeze out because it's easier for application for me. Normally, if I get the one that I squeeze out, no lie, I'll just like get like a bobby pin, but it'll be a clean bobby pin. But I'll get like a bobby pin, and I'll just put it like on something, and then I will spread it like that. Because if I don't, I will have glue everywhere. So I'm gonna let this dry down just a little bit. But yeah, back to Nikki and this whole thing. I believe that is the victim. I don't see why she would, how she would benefit from coming out and being a liar. Now there was a point there where she was like, she was offered. She said she didn't say Nikki them offered it, but she said that she was offered $20,000 to kind of go away or to recant her story. And to kind of just like say, you know, agree with what Nikki said the situation was, even though she says that was not the situation at all. She says that she knew of him, you know, they, you know, grew up in the same neighborhood, but she was not in the streets. He was, you know, a hood dude, a dude that was on the block, and she just kind of knew him like that. They were not dating in any way, shape, or form. I be trying to put my lash on the innermost part of my eye, but that just does not work for me. It just does not. So I'm going to stick to the rivers and streams that I'm used to. There we go. Please stick to the rivers and that you used to. And that means, like, I be trying to bring it in. There's no point in me trying because it's not going to stay. It's not going to last. It's not going to work. I'm not going to cry. No, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed no tear from no lash. And yeah, stay. Are you good? Are you in there? Are you going to do right? Or are you going to embarrass me on camera? What you going to do? I think we're okay. Okay. Let's try this other one. Okay, but when she was saying that they offered her the $20,000, all I was thinking was that is a little amount of money for how much Nikki is worth for that to have been the offer. That was my only thing that made me go like, I don't know about this because I'm just thinking to myself, like I said, not negating that what this victim says happened to her. I'm just speaking specifically on the number that she was offered as a bribe, basically, because that's what you're saying. You're offering her like bribe to like lie, and that would do her no good because he's already served time. So then she's gonna serve time. No, that don't make sense. But like, if you're gonna offer someone to do something stupid like that, like I would think you would offer them more than $20,000. Like, what is $20,000 to Nicki Minaj? You know what I'm saying? That's like the girl that was in cahoots with Tim Norman from Sweetie Pies to set up the nephew. You know, she got like $9,000. Like, you're sitting up here facing a life in prison for $9,000. I hope you feel stupid. You know? So that's all I thought about when I heard the story. Like, I hope that that Nikki would not offer her this to lie. But also, that's insulting. I would be insulted. Like, how dare you? Like, how dare you, Miss Millionaire, Miss Barb? How dare you offer me $20,000? What am I gonna do with that, girl? I can't even pay off my house. I can't buy nothing good. I can't even buy a brand new Honda outright with $20,000. What the hell? What the hell? This glue is sorry. This glue is sorry. Now, where'd it go? I'm about to get mad. I'm about to get mad. I don't understand. About to get mad. I just need you to stick for like 30 minutes. Like, you ain't even gotta stick all day. Like, I just need 30 good minutes. Just enough for me to stunt on Instagram, throw on a wig, because but throw on a little wig and stunt on Instagram. So I just need you to be cute enough for me to do that for like 30 good minutes. That's it. That's it. Thank you. I appreciate it. See, sometimes you gotta give your lashes a pep talk. Is it just me? Sometimes I have to give them a pep talk. I gotta be like, okay, come on. Like, come on. Be cool. Be nice to me. And I always like this one more than this one, but I'm not. It is what it is. I'm not going back. There's no going back. I need to hurry up and get to the bottom of my face because it looks crazy. Like, I look crazy right now. Let me do some mascara. This is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. I'm going to use that on the bottom to really get these bottom lashes looking like a va-va-va-voom. You would think I was going out this Friday. First Friday. Isn't this the first Friday of the month? You would think I'm going out for first Friday, honey. Turn up in this house. Turn up. Here we go. Oh, I was saying earlier, my sister Brandy always says that you don't need like liner on the bottom, but I don't agree with that. You always need liner on the bottom. At least she always needs liner on the bottom. I'm going to take that brush that we had earlier that doesn't have anything. It's clean. And again, one more time, just kind of buffing out the edges that meet into my nose and the outer part of my eyeshadow. Just making sure that it softens into the foundation, not leaving any line extra harsh. If I were actually leaving the house and actually doing something, I would probably put a little bit of mascara on my top lashes, but don't want to today. Um, okay. I said that I wanted to use this blue, and so I'm going to use this blue lipstick. That is why I got on this freaking live to begin with, was to use this lipstick. Now, how I'm going to make this lipstick blend in with this look, I don't know. I don't know. That is the challenge that I gave myself. I should have just did a basic ass eye look and just put this little lipstick on. But no, I didn't do that. So I don't know. Before I do though, I know what I'm gonna do. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know what I want to do next. I want to take my Fenty my Fenty highlighter in the color Minted Mojito, and I'm just going to sprinkle it a little bit on my cheeks, which is this very intergalactic stargazable color right there. And I'm just going to like lightly dust my cheeks just to give me a little bit more iridescence right there on the cheek. Not a whole lot, but just enough, you know, just enough. Is my lash lifting? It better not be. It better not. You better not. All right, just a little bit on the high points of my cheek, also down my nose. Ooh, 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 looking like the opposite of Rudolph. Girl, calm it down. Okay. If you notice, I did not do any contouring on my nose. I just don't want to. I like to kind of anti-contour, which I mean just like highlighting, and let that just be what it is. Let the natural darkness from the foundation just do the contouring. I don't have to have a super contoured nose. I'm good without it. Because of the color of this foundation, it's really, really, really throwing me off. So I need to hurry up and color my lips because it's driving me up the freaking wall. And to do so, I'm going to use the oldie but goodie, the trusted, tried and true chestnut lip liner by MAC. Cannot go wrong with this liner. Cannot. Hey, Mimi. Hey. See, already I just feel better because I just need a liner on my lips because they were looking crazy. See, now I'm already starting to look like a human again and not an alien. All right. So I'm going to go in. What am I going to go in with? I'm going to go in with something that's kind of pinkish to kind of coincide with my eyes. So let's go with this Clarins Paris Velvet Lip Perfector in, I don't know what color this is. I got it out of a BoxyCharm a while back, and I actually really do love this little thing. It is a really pretty nude, and it's not super drying. All right. So that's step one, right? That's step one, right? That's giving me something, right? Not something I can feel, but something. So now I'm going to try to go in with this blue right in the center part of my lip. Pray for me because I don't know how this is going to turn out, and I'm not opposed to wiping the lip off. I actually kind of live. What do y'all think? I slick live. Slick. Slick live. What y'all think? Tell me what you think. Because, like, I'm kind of living for it. I think this is different, and I kind of like it. I'm all for different. There's only one little part of this whole look that is bothering me, and that is literally this one little piece here. Now, I did all this makeup, and I'm like, oh, the thing that I want to use the most is this, and I literally do like one stripe, and that's it. But I like it. I like how it like, how do I, and yes, and work. Yeah, she is giving Winter Wonderland vibes. And this is Vlogmas, right? So I'm like right on it. I'm going to spray my face down with some Beauty Bakery. And I'm going to pat it in with my little sponge and set her so that I have the nice little glowiness that I like. And then I'm going to throw on a wig and take some pictures. Yeah. I think that's it. Let me see. Let me look at her. Let me look at her. I think she needs hair. I think I can't live in this with this thing on my head. Like all of this and this does not, like, they don't go together. So let me fix that. Hold on. I don't know why I'm setting my face, because I'm literally going to get off of here and wash it off. So why I said it, I will never know. But I do believe it gives me like a little extra like finish when I take my pictures. Like it helps in the overall like smoothness of my skin in pictures. Because I don't like to do a whole bunch of filters and stuff. Like I truly don't put like a bunch of filters on my pictures. So that's not the right fan. I need my pretty fan. Yes. Okay. And wet. Y'all don't see this in my videos. Like I literally just sit in the mirror and just be like, girl, wait, who you talking to? What your name is? Can I get your number? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? All right, let me put this wig on so I can take these pictures. Here's what I be doing by myself, y'all. When it's just me in the house. That's what I do. Play and makeup. Like a kid in a candy store. Let's put on Sasha. She is always a good girl to throw on. I'm going to leave my headband on. I'm going to participate in this headband wig style. Especially because, y'all see I threw some color in my hair because I just wanted to do something. And I just wanted something in my hair, something different. So I threw a little color in my hair. But then I don't like my edges, so I haven't worn it out. Don't judge me. All right. But my edges are growing back. Like, you know, that postpartum shedding had my edges, like, gone. But they're growing back. Like, they're at a stage where, you see, they're at a stage where they're not short. Like they were short. Like they were short. So they're not short anymore, but they're also not quite long enough to like last in my protective styles that I try to do. So like I'll do a protective style and literally hate it in a day and a half. So I'm in like I'm in a transitional phase right now. So y'all just bear with me. And I'm just going to, because I'm just taking pictures on the ground and I'm not going anywhere, I'm just going to pull my hair all the way back into a very low pony. Yeah, and they don't tell you about your edges being gone. They don't tell you about that. They have all this hair and no edges. And then you already know the first thing people think is, oh, that's because you be wearing all them wigs. No, boo-boo. No, it's not. It's not. Number one, I don't even glue my wigs down. I don't. Like, it's rare. Like, unless I'm going to like a party or something like special. What I'm gonna glue a wig down for? For what? For what? She has a home back here, up there. She has a home. It's not on my head. She visits my head. Like, my head is like going to the mall. Okay? You come home and you get comfortable. Okay? Okay? You remember when you was a teenager? You used to get cute to go to the mall. Okay? That's what my head is to these wigs. A teenager going to the mall. She ain't even got to sit all the way good down. She don't. She ain't got to be laid or nothing. She don't. She just need to sit down long enough. Where my headband go? Where my headband go? This ain't the headband I just had on. There it go. I just need her to be down long enough. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to leave her. I ain't even going to put the headband in the back. I'm going to do her just like that. Just like that. Come on. I'm going to do her just like that. Like that. Let me pull her down just a little bit. In. Headband wig for that ass. What's up? What y'all think? Should I pull her back? I feel like she should be pulled back. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she should be pulled back. Now I need to change my shirt. Let me change my shirt. Okay. Y'all, I got my sports bra. Don't judge me. I might end up just taking a picture of my sports bra. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's not about none of this. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up just taking a picture of my sports bra. Because it's not about none of this. Like, it's not about none of this. It's about all of this. Okay? All of this. And get into her. Get into her. Get into her. What's up? Who said chocolate girls can't have on mint lipstick? Who said it? Who said it? Who said chocolate girl can't have on blue eyeshadow? Well, can't she? Why can't she? Who said it? I'll tell you, then what happened? Then what happened when I get cute, start feeling myself, child. This what happened. This be me. Anyway, anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Because I really do. I need to post this little vlogmas, little short. My shorts are doing good, by the way. Just side note. I know I got my YouTube fam here, so I'm just talking to y'all. But try out the shorts. All I'm really doing is taking my reels from Instagram and putting them over here on the YouTube. The only thing is you can't bring the music over here. Excuse me. You can't bring the music over, but you can save the video. And so I'm just testing out shorts, just trying to see, because since it's a new little I don't want to mess up my lipstick before my pictures. I can't even drink my wine. It's a new little feature on YouTube, so you know that if you're using the new feature, it's just like on Instagram, if you're using Reels, you're going to push your Reels through. So it's like a way for me to kind of grow on both platforms by creating the Reels and then bringing them over here and using them as shorts. So it seems to be doing okay. My first reel, my first short has almost 400 views, and that was my first Vlogmas thing. And then my yesterday's Vlogmas has like 30 views, which is about average for me at this point. But I'm just trying to see how it works. If I can gain, you know, a few subscribers from it, and you know, get some people introduced to me, introduced to my platform, I'm always down. And I did gain like 1 subscriber from the first little short. So, you know, one's better than none. I'm trying to grow. Ooh, shave up under my arms. Well, I might not shave up under my arms because it's winter time. And I don't mind being a bear in the winter. How about y'all? Do y'all shave? Do y'all do that? My husband talk cash money about me, and I'm like, oh well. You love me, don't you? Love all of me. I take you and all your hair. Take me and all mine. The problem is I got just as much hair as him. You'd be like, you need to go. Where's your wax appointment? But all right, y'all, I'm done for real. I've been on here for, I don't know how long I've been on here. Like 2 hours. This is fun. I enjoyed playing in some makeup. Thank you. You know, start one way, end a whole nother way. You know, start off basic, end like a baddie. And, you know, follow me over there on Instagram so you can see me. And, you know, all of this, like, I'm feeling myself. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas. I don't know if I'm going to drop a live or not. You know, I never know. I don't know. I'm trying to like go live consistently for December. The only thing is the time that I go live is not that consistent. And look, right when I'm like, oh, I'm finna log out, where people coming in and where y'all been? Who are y'all? Who just came into the room? Who are you? I'm calling you out. Who are you? Who just came into the room? Say hey. Yes, Peach, BDK. I done did this whole makeup look. I've been on here for 2 hours. Done did this whole makeup look using the Pat McGrath. And y'all just coming in here. I'm gonna go on Instagram and take some pictures. I might sit on Instagram live because I just feel like talking to people. The boys sleep. The man's gone. Start over. All right. Tomorrow. I'll pick another lipstick that I don't normally use. So this was her. That's what's giving me this little piece of intergalactic highlight right in the middle. And I loving it. All right, let me go. I'm gonna take pictures. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully. God willing. Peace.